It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. A Team Summit ski coach is charged with sexually assaulting an underage ski racer in Taos 2 weeks ago. It happened when Team Summit was on the road for the Southern Series Championships. Today, Team Summit executive C.B. Bechtel tells Krystal 93 he was shocked and horrified by the news. They immediately fired the coach, who was arrested and remains under investigation in Taos. Big snow never fell, but weekend ski traffic did fall this final weekend of March. Traffic slipped 11% in just 1 week, down to 126,000 cars in 3 days at the tunnels. Summit County Sheriff was helping State Patrol last Wednesday for week 4 of trucker chain checks on I-70. The results were almost identical to earlier weeks. 97% of truckers did have chains. Almost 50% of private vehicles were speeding. Town of Silverthorne is slashing $5 million from its capital budget to make up for dwindling taxes. The biggest project on hold is a new police station. Still happening is a massive rec center expansion starting next month. After 3 decades here in Summit, the Community Care Clinic is changing its name to show it's growing bigger than just Summit. Summit Community Care Clinic will soon be Elevated Community Health, treating tens of thousands in Lake, Park, Eagle, and Grand counties. Colorado's e-bike rebate program is the largest in the nation, but is it working? CityLab discovered that 6 in 10 rebates have been redeemed. New e-bikers are riding 1,200 miles per year on average instead of driving. Advocates call this a big win, saying you have to start small to change habits. Skeptics say it's not enough, and besides, most cities are not bike-friendly here when you get outside of Denver metro area and the mountain resort areas like Summit. Local avalanche danger, it's moderate today above tree line for most of Summit and the Vale area, in the green at lower elevations. If you're heading to A-Basin for Gaper Day tomorrow, you need a parking reservation. Those reservations are mandatory for every lot, $20 a pop online. In sports, the Rockies lost to the Rays yesterday 6-4. Today, the Rockies open a series with the Phillies. The Avalanche play the Flames. DU hockey beat number 1 Boston College last night 3-1. The defending national champs at DU, they're heading back to the Frozen Four. Making their world debut in Glendale on Saturday, the Denver Onyx of the nation's very first women's pro rugby league. The Onyx smashed California's Bay Breakers 63-7. Playing reserve for the Onyx, Summit rugby coach and 2020 grad Nicole Kimball. March is bracket season, and we're not just talking about college hoops. Alterra Mountain Company is hosting the Bark Bracket, ranking the cutest avalanche dogs at Icon Properties. Denver Post is in the final round of its green chili bracket. Brewery Bar 2 up against Los Dos Padrillos. And in local sports, from Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, back in Copper for the next 2 weeks is USASA Nationals, the final contest of the season for hundreds of snowboard and free ski rippers. Halfpipe, slopestyle, border cross, and more, all happening now through next week at Copper. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93.